stuff.
Hi everybody, this is Kurt and welcome to the Kurt Winters YouTube channel, dedicated to bringing you advice on collecting cars and preserving the history of these amazing machines. Today we're at a pop-up event for Fletcher's Corny Dog at the world famous Gas Monkey Garage. We got some cool cars, we're gonna take you around and show you what's going on, so stick around. We're here with my friend Chris and his Z car. And Chris, tell us what year your car is.
It's a 78 280Z.
78 280Z. And how long have you owned it?
About 2 years now. I bought it actually, I was just driving in a neighborhood one year and saw it just parked in the driveway, all 4 flats. Been sitting there since probably the early 90s.
Wow.
And I left a note on the car.
So you saw the potential?
Yeah, I saw the potential. I've been a huge Z fan, and we've owned about 8 of them.
Wow.
Over the years, you know, and between me and my brother.
Right.
And, you know, just left a note on it, and she called us about a year later and said, oh, yeah, I'm looking to sell it. Picked it up for pretty cheap. I mean, it wasn't running at the time.
Right.
Took it over to our buddies at Wireworks to kind of get some work done to it.
Shout out to Paul at Wireworks Performance.
Yep, he's done a lot of RZs. My brother had 2 turbos. He had a similar 300ZX turbo and you know, a few of the 77, 78s.
Excellent,
so.
Excellent. Man, I gotta tell you, and you said it was a 280,
yeah,
right? Okay. So I've always loved the lines on this car, especially the hood strakes. You've almost got a Jaguar E-type thing going on here. I really like it. Obviously, this Z is a little bit different, but we're going to get to that in a second. Let's come around to the back end. Do you know what color code they would have called that?
I'm not sure. You know, it's been oxidized over the years, and I thought it was just too cool looking to get it resprayed and stuff. I mean, it has a little bit of rust and stuff, so I kind of wanted to just take a different approach to it.
Now, you guys will notice, look at the American compliant bumpers. Look at how much far they stick out. On a JDM model, they're nearly flush to the body. And I'm noticing we've got an off-road Z here. So tell me a little about what your inspiration for doing an off-road Z.
Well, I mean, back in the early 70s when the Zs were coming out, they're trying to make a big impact and trying to go off-road. They did a few rallies.
There's a famous rally Z that was built.
Safari rally and stuff. There's a few awesome ones that happened over the years, and I haven't seen one since.
Right.
And when I got this car, it wasn't immaculate enough to kind of completely restore, so I just kind of wanted to take a turn on it, you know, put a lift on it, throw some rally tires on it, and have a little fun with it.
It's a Z you can take anywhere. You want to hop a curb, you're good. You want to go through a creek, you're good. Have you jumped it yet?
Not yet. Not quite
jumped
yet.
it.
No,
okay.
We're getting there.
How much suspension travel do we have?
I did the 3-inch lift right now.
Okay.
On it on 30s. You know, so there is some flex in there and stuff. I did the coilover springs and just kind of expanded them out. So it's a little stiff. I mean, obviously, because I mean it's not made to go
right.
You know, crazy off-road. I didn't do a whole crazy suspension to take it off-road.
So kind of a hybrid between a street car that can go off-road when it needs to, but it's still compliant on the regular road. Okay,
yeah.
Excellent. I love it. And I love the Dakar Rally Sport kind of extra tire here. Nissan pro tip, you don't want to break down in the desert with a flat tire and not have an extra one.
Yep, don't quite have the fire extinguisher or gas tank yet, but I'm working on a roof rack right now for it with the Rally lights.
Awesome, looks great, Chris. Would you be willing to open up the door so we can look at the interior? Let's go check it out.
So all original, I haven't done anything to it as far as the interior goes. I mean, just old school 78 typical interior. Obviously the seats are all torn up and the carpet, but
is this a 5-speed manual?
It is a 5-speed. No, the 280s were 5-speed. I mean, the 240s, the early 70s did the 4-speed.
Okay. Excellent. So we got a Survivor interior in there.
Yeah, for sure.
And every time you get out, you've got orange crusty on your butt.
Yep,
which,
pretty much.
Same thing happened in my Mitsubishi. So
it goes for the ride, the whole experience of it. That's part of the reason why.
Right.
I mean,
you can smell the car.
Yeah.
You get out the car, pieces of the car are still on you.
It's got that old Datsun smell to it.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's go pop the hood and let's see if you kept that original. And we did.
Pretty much. I mean, this one came with the fuel injection system, but I was having trouble with the fuel lines and the fuel injectors, and instead of replacing them all, we tore them out and did the dual carb, which is pretty normal and typical for these cars.
Gotcha. So this is the dual carb with one large intake here, and what we have here, help me out here. We have a straight inline 6.
Yep.
Which is basically a detuned racing motor for the street. These motors made Nissan popular when they got into racing, and it's a bulletproof motor.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is. It pretty much is. I mean, this thing's sat since the 90s. We just kind of went through the system, changed out the fuel lines and stuff. But the only issue that I was kind of having with it was sat since for years. So we just kind of converted it over, and it fires up and runs like a charm.
Awesome, great looking motor. And I gotta say, I love the patina on your giant yellow double carb there.
Yeah.
That's great, and it's obviously a driver. A lot of people like flashy, clean cars with great paint, but you can see this patina. This tells the story. This tells you that this car's been around. It's been driven hard. It wasn't always taken care of.
Yep, and shout out to Mike Coy here at Gas Monkey Garage. I painted my Datsun.
So we got a couple rally stripes there.
And he just did the hand paint to help patina with the car.
Oh, okay. So this is not a wrapper of vinyl. This is actually
actual paint. As you can see, I've had it done for a few months now, just to kind of give it that natural wash.
Yeah, I can see where you're leaning over and working on it.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. All right, so Chris, tell us the year again.
It's a 1978 280Z.
1978 280Z Dakar off-road resto mod. You can take your Z anywhere kind of Z. Awesome. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And like I said, when you own a car and you go to a car show, you're going to meet friends, especially in the Z community, and that's what this is all about. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it, Chris. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
All right. Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm here with my buddy Corey, and he's got his Camaro, which is what year?
It's a 2013 ZL1.
2013 Camaro ZL1. All right. How long have you owned it?
I've had this car for about 4 years now. I actually got it from a place you wouldn't even understand. It's CarMax. So I was going in for a Shelby, and I wanted a convertible, so I test drove the ZL1 Camaro, and I fell in love with it when I brought the top down. I said, you know what, let's change cars. I'll go ahead and take this one.
Was it the power, the handling, or just the drop top, or all of it together?
For me, it was the drop top, but the fact that it had the power and the handling, which was awesome to me. So it's pretty much 600 horses. So
okay, so
yeah, but it's all stock.
600 at the crank, or is that at the wheels?
Well, at the wheels, it's about 520 at the wheels.
About 520.
But at the crank, yeah, 600.
Well, if anyone's been watching the channel, everybody knows that drop tops are close to my heart too.
Oh, that's good.
There's nothing like having that top down here in the exhaust, the wind going through your hair. So it's an awesome experience.
But you got the 350.
Yeah, 300. I've always loved the lines on this. Now help me out. These are flares.
Yeah, those are all flares. So this is what they call the ZL1 package.
Which would have came with factory to accommodate the larger
exactly.
wheels. And you're running 22s on there?
Yes, these are 22s.
These are 22s.
Stacked at the back.
Okay. And what do they call this color?
This is actually, what do they call this? Diablo Orange.
Diablo Orange.
Yes.
You know, it's a very understated orange.
Yes, it is.
It looks like you could speed by a cop and he wouldn't necessarily immediately pull you over.
Oh,
in this color.
they like it, but yeah, I've been pulled over. I think one time in this car.
Okay, okay. Coming around. Now, Corey was showing me how he installed this awesome cover. So once he gets the top down, he's covering, and is it a manual or automatic top?
This is an automatic top. It's a button, you push it, and it goes up and down.
Okay.
Yeah, all this pretty much stays in when you're driving. So I can drive it like this, but sometimes in Texas, it's 102. So
Yes, yes.
right now we got some good shade and clouds.
Right, right. One thing I love about the drop top is there's no uninterrupted lines.
Not at all.
You see from the door all the way back, and even your spoiler, you went with something factory as opposed to something gaudy because you didn't destroy the lines at the back of the car.
That's what I
And it just cascades down. Now, is your exhaust stock?
That's stock exhaust.
Right, which I imagine with the ZL1 package is plenty loud now.
I mean, yeah.
I actually heard them fired up earlier. It's plenty loud. Great looking car. All right, let's go check out this interior. So do we have an 8-speed automatic?
It's a 7-speed.
7-speed? See, you've kept your stock dash there.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a 6-speed automatic.
6-speed.
So, the ZL1 stock motors are pretty much not stock, as they say.
Right, right.
So, it's definitely a lot of stuff you can do to them.
Now, would you say that this car appeals more to the buyer of someone who wants to get it out on the track?
You can. I've seen people take this on the track. Not as much as the convertibles that
Of course.
as they have the hard top.
Right, with the
You'll
lack
see
of rigidity.
you'll see these on the drag strip most of the time.
Gotcha. So,
But it comes LS with the supercharger. I hadn't done the cold air intake because my warranty is up at 150.
right, right. Yeah, that cold air intake will make that exhaust even louder.
Yeah.
Well, man, it fits right in there.
Yeah.
It's not too compact. I like how they've carried over the red on your factory strut ground mace.
Yes.
Would they call that a Monte Carlo or a strut bar? So that came bolted right on. And look at here. Oh my gosh, America. We have a functional hood scoop.
Yes. This thing puts out tons of heat. Tons of heat.
I can't tell you on today's cars how many you see where you've got fake hood scoops.
Yeah, there you go.
Great job, Corey. Okay, go ahead and close that hood up for us. We're here with my buddy Corey and a 2013 Camaro ZL1 in Diablo Orange.
That's it.
Awesome car. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Yes. Y'all be safe. We've had a great day today here at Gas Monkey Garage in Dallas. Awesome turnout, amazing cars, wonderful people, Fletcher's Corn Dog. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.